So I'm going to be teaching how to make a click that drops in and out, which will test your ability to stay on when you don't have one. I really like it. So getting into it, you grab a sampler, you put it in MIDI track, then you're going to grab a sample. I like bongos. It doesn't really matter as long as some of them have a break here. You don't want that. Make sure your sample starts right on the 1. So you drag that in, make a new MIDI track. You can put your things wherever you'd like. And now you have a click. So if you'd like emphasis, you can do that. I like no emphasis on mine. So that's the basic making a click in live. So here's what you're going to do next. You make another MIDI track below that one. And you go back to your original one. And this is the important thing. This L over here gives you your launch options. This is launch here. So for the following action, you can tell it what to do. So play other, okay? Or you can do play any. It'll happen less often. So now the interesting thing is, what are the odds of it happening here? So these you adjust depending on how often you want it to go to the other one. But now you got to go to this one and go and play. I mean, you can do any or other. The difference there is if you click any, it will choose itself sometimes, or it'll choose another one. So what's happening is after it plays this one for an amount of time, you can set here. You'll see. So you can see it's about to play this one. And then now it's going to go back to this one. So you can see it's randomly coming in and out. So if you want to have more click before it drops out, I like to have at least 2 or maybe even 4 bars here. That means it'll play at least 2 before it does one of these other things. So now the higher this number is, the more likely it is to do that. If we drop this down, we drop this down, it'll be less likely. You see this one's pretty low. So now it will always pretty much play the other one. So now you can see it's chilling on this one for a while because these numbers are really low. So you can play with these numbers and have it drop out as often as you like. I run mine, I don't know, fairly high, I suppose. So that it drops out pretty often. You can use this for anything. I use it for drum practice. I'll play rudiments or a beat and see how long I can stay on once the metronome turns off. Or sometimes I'll set it up so that it drops out every 4th bar so that I can play a beat for 3 and then try a fill over the empty spot. I do guitar practice, same thing. And if you just want a different tempo, of course you just change the tempo here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to put some tracks that I've made with this setup playing for 5 minutes or something, so you can have MP3s if that's easier. But yeah, this is a nice way to do it. And you can customize it using those numbers and figuring out how often you want it to do everything. So yeah, if you enjoy it, use it, tell your friends, check out my band. Have a nice day.